We're starting a friendship revolution, one hype friend at a time. But we need you.
Join our movement by subscribing to wherever you listen to podcasts.
And follow us on social media at @BeeeeHypeFriend.
And visit our website at BeeeeHypeFriend.com to subscribe to our newsletter and learn more about new episodes, exclusive announcements, and to find out when HypeFriend is coming to your neighborhood.
Remember, just one like, share, or subscribe is all it takes to join the friendship revolution.
Hey y'all, I'm Michael James Scott.
And I'm Ashley Eckstein.
And welcome
to
HypeFriend! We are back with the Thomas Schumacher. Yes,
Yay.
We did not let him leave.
Before the game was coming.
Tom, we thought we would keep you around for a cute little fun little game. I know it's your favorite. But we just had to. So, all right, so here's the thing. We're going to play a game called Bestie, Buddy, or Byeeee. You like that?
Never missed the chance for a big dip song.
Never. Never. So we have characters from your career, movies, theatrical, stage shows, and you're going to pick
Former studio chairs.
former studio chairs, assistants.
Usually go well, not always.
Yeah. That's and we're going to pick them. Oh my God, what if there was just like a former chair? That would be hilarious. So we're going to pick 3 of these characters, and then you're going to decide, we will decide whether they're a bestie, a buddy, or Byeeee. Okay? All right.
Okay. So how about I pick, and then the two of you have to answer first.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
I think...
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he
We
already did it
have-
for himself.
He did. He curated it for himself. We have Belle.
Well,
Okay. We have Tarzan.
Oh.
And then we have the Muses.
Oh.
So, Belle, Tarzan, the Muses, Bestie, Buddy, Byeeee.
Okay.
well, I guess I actually I would choose the Muses for Bestie because they're the ones that I believe would actually know what you were talking about all the time. And they're the ones that are ahead of you in every conversation. And they're a riot.
Yes.
But they know all of that. And I guess I would say I would pick Belle as the buddy because she understands how things work and she's loyal and she's thoughtful. And she also knows how to sit quietly with you and read a book so that you're not irritated all day long. And I like that. And Tarzan, I'm afraid I would have to say Byeeee. And it's not, I did that for you, honey. But I say Tarzan, even though I like him personally, I think he would be too high maintenance. You'd have to be like, oh my God, please don't groom my hair. Stop knocking over my furniture. You're going to break my nice glasses. You don't know how to use a martini shaker. So I'd have to say Byeeee just because I think he would take up too much space for me.
I love it.
That was amazing.
I love it. I love it.
You're
The
very
shocker
good.
is I know all of them so well.
Right. Well, this is, I think you're going to know all of, okay.
By the way, Belle now on stage in the production we did during COVID that's everywhere, wears glasses. I wonder how
Oh.
that happened.
Okay, I'm actually just curating them because I feel like it's more fun, but okay. Ooh, Flounder,
Uh-huh.
Kuzco, and Mrs. Potts.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take them for each who they were for the majority of the movie because Kuzco is obnoxious and hateful and self-centered until he learns his lesson. So I'm not going to take Kuzco at the end of the movie. At the end of the movie, he might be different, but he'd have to be a Byeeee because he's actually obnoxious. And even though David Spade was spectacular in the part. And then certainly Potts as a bestie because again, that's someone to talk to, someone to share with.
Yes.
And by the way, everything is solved with a cup of tea, so I like that. And then and Flounder, he's a buddy, you know.
Yes.
He'd be fun to go to the movies with and stuff. He'd be a little wet, but
he'd be fun to go to the movies with.
He's a little boy. You can't like talk about stuff with him. You know, he doesn't even have all of his fins yet.
Ooh. Okay, Mulan.
You know, that is a special one for me.
I mean, I know we didn't even get to talk about Mulan. I know,
that movie.
Mulan. Reflection. Aladdin. And Jafar.
Well, gotta say Byeeee to Jafar because he puts himself first, so that's no fun with anybody. And Mulan is Bestie because, again, so smart, so thoughtful, and so resourceful.
Yeah.
You know, the fact is, she is like, she's right up there. But, you know, who doesn't want Aladdin as their buddy? You know?
I mean, exactly.
You
that's
and he's always got a loaf of bread in his pocket. You know? You can always make a sandwich when you're on Aladdin.
Oh,
I think we found a game that Tom likes.
I know, like he's like because he can give a whole he can go down a whole situation with him.
Oh boy. Now this is actually hard.
Yes.
Okay.
He's really.
Now I got a point of view.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do this.
Ooh.
Stitch.
Oh.
Pumbaa.
Oh.
Prince Eric.
Oh.
I'm taking this one.
I'm taking this one.
Yeah.
Oh
There's only
gosh.
one way out.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely, unfortunately, gonna have. Well, Prince Eric's cute. Okay.
Elevate.
Okay. All right. Eric's gonna have to go by.
Yep. Because he's just not enough.
Yes, exactly.
Which makes you question her choices. Like,
this
literally threw everybody under the bus.
This is true.
For that.
This is very true. I mean, I'm definitely going with Stitch as my buddy. Like, you know, and then we have Pumbaa as the bestie.
You chose precisely as I would have hoped.
Yes.
That's why I chose these. You know, you can't have a bestie who doesn't understand yet everything, but Stitch would be a buddy because he's trying to learn. Stitch is always learning, right? And that's why that's the whole point of the movie, that he learns to love, and he's taught to love by Lilo. And although they cut this scene from the live action movie, it's when he says, "I'm lost," when he's reading the book and takes it outside the window. That was in the remake, but in ours, you see he's lost his way and he's trying to learn, and he's learning to love from Lilo. Pumbaa has a great line that was cut from the movie. The wonderful Ernie Sabella, who created the role of Pumbaa, sweet Ernie, had a line that we cut, and I always remembered it because Timon's like, "Why would we do this? We're going to go back and help him?" And Ernie says, "Timon, it's about responsibility. There comes a day in a man's life," and he does this whole speech, and like this little flag comes to wave or whatever. We were doing this gag in the music. It's very like a march to freedom, and I've always remembered it's about responsibility. And I always love that moment. So that's why he would be my best, because he's actually really good. But that's the dumb guy, smart guy gag, right?
Yeah.
That he's dumb about stuff, but he's really the smart guy. And the smart guy doesn't really see the forest for the trees. That's why they're funny.
Yes. Okay, the last one.
Nathan and Ernie invented the characters.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
please.
You know, they came in to read for hyenas and ended up with these leads.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And they were both doing Guys and Dolls at the time. And they were both delicious. And they happened to be there together. And a guy named Brian Siobhan brought them in. And Roger Allers, who co-directed the movie with Rob Minkoff and then wrote the book with the show with Irene Mackey and just passed. I literally did Roger's Lion King Legacy interview about 3 weeks before he passed.
Wow.
We talked about for hours, talked about the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
And but Roger's the one who saw it, and then when they were doing the hyenas and said, "Can you read these pages?" and handed him different pages.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
were extraordinary with it.
Well, maybe we'll do one last one, but you have to curate. Now, this will be for Ashley. So curate a story or a situation.
It's just so weird. It's like a bucket of my friends.
A bucket of your friends. It's good.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
I mean,
this is hard for the last one here.
Ooh, what are you gonna get?
I know.
I am actually curious of Tom's picks.
Well, I'm going to pick this one because we're not picking him. Picking this one because I ran into Titus the other night.
Oh, okay.
Who I just adore. Okay, this is really tricky because the first is Lumiere.
Ooh. Okay.
And then Mushu.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
The idea of this character in the movie came from Joe Grant, who worked on Snow White and came back to the studio when we were working out, when I asked him if we'd come back and he worked in development with us. And so this extraordinary man, he said, dragons are important. She should have a dragon sidekick. And then the last one is the great Sebastian. So the question is, this is really hard because
it is
3 classic sidekicks.
Oh man, it's
Mushu,
a battle of the
Lumiere, and
sidekicks.
Sebastian.
Yes. Okay.
Not an easy answer here.
It's not
an easy answer. So I'm going to take a page out of your book because Sebastian eventually gets to, a really good place. But, he's kind of so black and white in his thinking. And, he's telling Ariel, no.
Give him an inch and they'll swim all over you.
Yes. And so he's my Byeeee because I love to live in the shade of gray and he's very black and white. I'm going to say Buddy with Lumiere because I'm a foodie. And, I feel like he would always have fabulous dinner parties and great recommendations. And then Mushu, I got to go with Bestie because you got to have a good sidekick for any adventure.
And a dragon. Sure.
And a dragon. I mean, I want to be the mother of dragons.
Says, you can sit by me. During the avalanche.
Did we just invent the next great Disney game?
I mean, it's kind of a fun game. I know. It's specifically Tom's career.
But I'd be curious to see how many people could say something that this character said or sang. I bet you could do, your generation actually could do every one of these characters and you could sing something that they said. Every one of these.
Yeah.
Now that speaks
without
to this.
a doubt.
Yes.
But by the way, going back to all the people who created these characters, whether it was the actors, like the amazing Eartha Kitt on Eastman.
I mean,
but
please.
I used to be able to go, you can't do it anymore because no one remembers the movie. But Eartha shouting, why do we even have that lever?
I don't know. That's still really popular.
Yes.
Trunk, pull the lever. I mean, she killed me. She was so much fun. We were recording her for the movie here in New York. And she was performing at the Carlisle. And so we all went over, staying in it. We all went to watch her. And she comes in the room and she's singing. We were at the Cafe Carlisle and she comes in the back. And we've been the whole day with her. She's had a wig prep on all day. And that's just what she's wearing, and a leotard while she's recording because no one can see her. She's just so free and alive. And she comes from the back of the room and she's singing, C'est bon. And she's singing, so she's singing C'est bon. And she keeps interrupting herself. While she sings, talks, and walks through the tables. And she finally is approaching the stage. I know what you're thinking. You're all thinking the same thing. She gets on the stage, does a whip turn. How old is she? She was just so delicious.
Oh my gosh.
But, when you look at those, every actor who played one of those characters, Sam Wright, who was Sebastian, who later went on to be in a movie that no one even remembers that we did called Dinosaur, that he was fantastic in. And then, of course, he was the original King Mufasa. And every one of those characters is shaped by the animator, by the people who storyboarded the scene or wrote the line, or in some cases by actors who improv the line, right? We would say, can you just, throw a few variations, or they would just try something. And it's this trio that makes the character, but you remember them. And the thing about that, they were all, in Lion King, every character was translated into 31 languages. So they recorded in English, and there were 31 translations globally. Most translated movie we had done at that time, including a full Zulu translation of the movie that was shown on trucks, side of trucks in townships and stuff. But when you think what everyone did to make those characters, they're not accidents. You know? And they used to do this thing at movies where you'd go watch the movie and they'd put a line like, "Make my day." And then they would say Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. Well, yes, Clint said it, but someone else wrote it.
Yes.
Someone else set it up and shot it. I mean, you know, and it's how many people it takes to make one of those characters.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you for indulging. Thank you.
I love games.
Well,
I love games.
well, we like to end this episode with a manifestation moment. I love manifesting, and I love manifesting with friends. So we want to know, what are you manifesting right now, and how can we help manifest it with you?
Well, it's a big topic. But if I were to use the way I think you intend manifesting, as in conjuring it by thinking about it, I'm convinced that there are more ways to touch people with live entertainment than we are currently pursuing. And I think stories bring people together. And I've learned this by doing shows all over the world. They cry in the same spots. They cheer in the same spots. They snuggle with the person they came with in the same spots. How do we take more live entertainment to everyone around the world and fill their lives with the joy that you know you get to see when you're out there?
Ooh, I am fully manifesting that. That's good. Ooh, that's so good, Tom. Wow. Okay.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I see you, Tom Schumacher. I see you. We love you. Thank you for joining us.
So
we love you.
Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.